I need it now.
Governor, I wanted to ask about Narcan.
Narcan. What's the Narcan?
Narcan.
Naloxone.
Stick to this
Drug
first,
overdose
and then if we have
reversal.
time, we can
Okay.
get to Narcan.
What about it?
Well, I wanted to know if you'd support offering it to families and people close to addicts.
Well, so you want me to encourage heroin? Okay.
So you would not support?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I mean, I don't know what the legislature's working on. As soon as they give me a bill, I'll look at it and see what it does, and then we'll go from there. But if you think that we're going to give it out to everybody, I'd be against that, yes. I think you have to be medically trained, professional, to be dealing with that, with drugs.
Governor, I was going to wait, but since you're talking about it, I will ask. We were told earlier today that you and your office has approved an amendment that would allow that drug to be prescribed to families.
Under certain conditions, but the problem is this. What I do in my office and what I send up upstairs never comes back down the way I sent it up, so I don't know what they're going to do. And that's all I can tell you, is I sent up what I thought was a no-brainer bill on getting tobacco, alcohol, strip joints, and traveling out of state, those welfare reforms. I thought those were really no-brainers, and they were all defeated, right, straight across the board. So what goes upstairs doesn't mean it's going to come back down. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to allow every school member, I just don't think it's appropriate with liability issues to just open it up and say, be a drug addict, and we will allow you, we'll have everybody on the street have a little pen, so if you croak, we'll inject you. That's what they were asking for. Basically, an open. I'm saying no. I am willing to, and I've worked with Representative Hobbins, and I'm working on it. But I don't know. What I send upstairs, it never comes back down the same, so I don't know what they're going to do.
But this does represent a move on your part to consider allowing a family member.
Oh, I've done a lot of moves that never come back down that you don't know about, or if you do know about, you don't publish.
Representative Gideon said that.
A parent to have a drug that the addict or the son or daughter doesn't want applied to it. I mean, we all have rights.
Would you'd require that family member to get some type of training?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's the whole point. That's why we're not giving it to all family members. They'd be required to get the proper training to administer the drug, and there would have to be some form of waiver from the person receiving the drug that it's okay.
And it was a conversation with Representative Hobbins that helped change your mind on this?
No, he came down, we discussed it, and we found common ground, and then Holly Lust wrote up an amendment. I said, that's fine with me, and it's upstairs, and let us see what they go with it. If they accept this, folks, it will be the first this year. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And it's not about elections to me, because frankly, it's about honesty to the Maine people. We gotta stop the rhetoric of not telling the Maine people the truth. We gotta stop telling people in Maine that, oh, we care for the elderly, but we don't fund them. We gotta stop telling the Maine people that we want this governor, he doesn't care about the environment, but they give me 90 days to look at 6,000 miles of brooks and streams. That's the kind of stuff I think is irresponsible legislation. Oh, come on, man.
Representative Hobbins convinced you, Governor, that it was necessary for a family.
I'm not going to go there.
One other thing, is there room to negotiate the naloxone, the Narcan bill, this heroin overdose bill, and your drug enforcement expansion bill? Maybe there's, no?
I'm trying to get drugs off the streets, not on the streets. No, seriously, I'm trying to get the drugs off the streets, including that drug. If we don't have heroin on the streets, we don't need that drug. That's my point. And what you're asking me is, well, forget about the addicts. Let's just put the drug on the street so we don't have people overdosing. I don't think it works that way. In fact, the medical profession is saying that I'm not being very responsible when I do that.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.